Hi, I'm Greg, and I work on the Google SecOps team. How do you distinguish between a solitary event, like a suspicious login from an unusual location, and one that is part of a chain representing a larger attack? This is the difference between playing whack-a-mole with alerts and discovering a sophisticated attack. This is a classic problem where bad actors are able to fly under the radar and hide in the noise. Without the right tools, it can be difficult to quickly identify and respond to patterns that represent a real threat. Google SecOps incorporates into its curated detection rule sets the industry standard MITRE ATT&CK Framework, which is a globally accessible knowledge base of adversary tactics and techniques based on real-world observations. As individual detections fire, SecOps uses composite detections to correlate them based on the attack framework and surface higher confidence insights. Let's see it in action. Google SecOps includes and maintains over 2,000 curated detections to save teams setup time and reduce alert noise. Each detection category bundles these rules into use case-oriented sets tagged with MITRE tactic and technique coverage. This top-level view doesn't show the full set of MITRE tactics and techniques, but you can see that when you drill down into any given set. Let's switch over to the Content Hub to explore how this works. Looking at the source code for your curated detection, you see that the rule labels MITRE tactics and techniques coverage. This structure is consistent across all curated detections, and you can incorporate it with your own custom rules. Together, this tagging creates the foundation for tracking which tactics appear in your environment. For example, here's a rule that scans all recent detections across your environment, while focusing on the labels that have a MITRE tactic definition. It does this for every single machine where you have EDR deployed over a 10-day matching window in this case, but it can be longer, up to 2 weeks. Finally, this example rule looks for a set of tactics that are indicative of a sophisticated advanced persistent threat. This flexibility helps you separate low-risk noise from high-impact threats that deserve immediate attention. Keep in mind that this rule is something any customer can write or apply, and it references thousands of curated detections developed and maintained by Google. Rules are incredibly important, but the real magic is how Google SecOps presents the data back for analysts. Here we see the rule fired, triggered a case, and the alert history clearly shows how we got there. When we go to the associated case, we land in a view which is likely where a level 1 analyst would be starting from. This case has been flagged as suspicious. The Gemini Summary instantly highlights how many related events occurred across multiple days, so analysts can grasp scope at a glance. Further down, you can see a breakdown of the detections it used to trigger the alert, plus other enrichments in the case to give you context for the findings. Once you understand the scope through enrichments, the next step is action. To help with this, Google provides playbooks as a mechanism for response. Here you see a choice of actions guiding the analyst to the SOC's prescribed next steps. The Content Hub supplies many pre-made playbooks, but if you need something customized, Google SecOps AI can generate one from just a plain language description. MITRE ATT&CK is an excellent guide to malicious actors, and Google SecOps brings the power of its exabyte-scale cloud-native platform to identify multi-stage threats in your environment. Applying composite detections to this framework is one of many uses to which a modern SOC can apply. Remember, it's not just about collecting signals, it's about connecting them. With Google SecOps, your SOC can move from reacting to threats to anticipating and removing them. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out the other videos in our series to learn how Google SecOps can help you obtain the Defender's Advantage.